So first of all, I need you to be the first three, we're going to be very explicit. This is equation number 1. We're going to write down exactly what we're doing so we can come back to it tonight. When you are doing this, what you want to first look for is there a variable that's by itself on one side of the equation? In either of them? Yes or no? Yes. Where? Do you see it? Which equation? Okay, so in the second equation, that's what I see right here. You're looking at this guy? And so, with your highlighter, just kind of highlight that you see him. That's the one that you're aiming for.
It's a Doyle, please go to Ms. Hernandez's class. It's a Doyle to Ms. Hernandez's class.
So in step number 1, we're going to write down that we want x by itself in number 2. So then I'm going to rewrite number 2. Now x is already by itself. Do I have to do another step? No. So we are good to go right there. So what I want to do is pick up your red pen, circle the x, and then I want you to highlight all of what x equals. And what am I getting at when I say all of what x equals? What do I want you to do, Miss Bill?
To highlight all of it.
And then what do I want you to finish it off with? What do I want you to finish it off with? Parentheses, thank you.
Brandon Williams said, please come to the front body. Brandon Williams.
Okay, so just like I would not be a substitute for myself. So therefore, if we got this from equation 2, I must put it now into number 1. So I must put it into the other. Because it would be silly if I couldn't. I'd be the best substitute ever. Okay, so put in number 1. I'm going to rewrite number 1. Now, what letter did we circle over here? Okay. So circle the x wherever you see it in the equation, right here. And what that means is you're now going to highlight that x. You're going to replace that with what you highlighted right here. So I'm going to highlight and we had highlighted 2y right there. So I just put that into the other one. Now at this step, I'm doing one variable, just like a one-look at this. Flew through that. Okay, so 2y plus y is how many y? Okay, divide by 3. Now you solve for y, you still need to solve for what's the other variable. Okay, look, you got exponents already right there. So let's go step 3. Right back to here. You've got x right there, equals 2y. What does y equal again? 1. So it's just 2 times 1. So what does x equal? 2. So there's x equals 2 and y equals 1. And there is our solution. Now again, you have the power. You have the power to come back with all the right answers. So 2 plus 1 is 3. Check. If x is 1, I'm sorry, x is 2, is that equal to 2 times 1? Yes. So that's the right answer. It'll get easier and easier. Alright, number 2. If you haven't already done it, you can take a straight up.
Ben Waterboard, please meet your mother in the front lobby. Ben Waterboard. To the front lobby, please.
Okay, so in number 2, again, you see a variable that's by itself on one side. Yes, you've got a couple options, don't you? So I'm going to look at 2 slow. First place, you want to focus in on the y. First equation is y second. This first. So she said, we're going to focus on this guy right here. So in step number 1, we are going to write get y by itself, and that came from number 1. So I'm going to rewrite number 1 again. There's no more work to be done. It's already on one side by itself. And just like we did for the last one, we're going to circle the y, highlight all of the 2x plus 9. If I say all, what do you mean? Parentheses. We got him from equation number 1. So what must we put it into? Put into number 2. So we write down number 2.
And a carrier, please leave your
What
dad
did
in
we
the front
circle?
lawn, and a carrier,
What
please leave
area?
your dad in the front lawn.
Y. So go over here and circle your Y. And then you are going to highlight him. All right, so Y equals all that, so we're going to go to the next line, and we're going to put all that we highlighted right there instead of that Y. So we're going to put the 2x plus 9 right there is equal to 7x plus 10. So Paul, make sure you look at the video. Maybe on YouTube to find something that you watch it. All right, so what I'm doing, we need parentheses here. Not really. So you can drop these if it confuses you. So now we're going to put the variable to the left. So minus 7x minus the 9 to the right. We get negative 5x is equal to 1. Divide by what? Divide by negative 5. So we get that x is a weird fraction. It's not too weird of a fraction, but I would hate to see that on the graph. Right? We have x. What do we say to solve for? Y. So here's our y right here, already by himself. And he is 2x plus 9. So he is 2 instead of x. What is our x? Plus 9. 2 times the fraction, you get 2 into the top. So he's negative 2/5. It looks like we need a common denominator, so what is 9? Is it something fifth? Multiply by 9. 9 times 45, okay. You see how I mean that? 45 divided by 5 is 9. And so we do get 43/5. And there's our y value. So here we have negative 1/5 and 43/5. So again, much better way to find the solution to that. Okay, I'm actually going to open it here. We've got 2 examples. So if there are any questions, let's answer them. So 1, 2, 3. Where the lines intersect? Yes. That is exactly what they will be. So I'm going to label it to look clear. Number 1 and number 2. C is variable to 5 itself on one side. Yes. Whereas, so we're going to get y by itself. And number 2,
Dad, the front lawn,
so
y
y
behind.
minus 3.
Dad, in the front lawn, is he already by himself? Yes, because you don't.
I'll show you what I mean by that in the next example. Circle your x. And all that. Round the parentheses. We got it in number 2. So we must put it into number 1. So I'm going to rewrite number 1. Okay, what variable did we circle on the left? Y. So what must we circle on the right? Y again right there. Negative parentheses are essential. Okay. That is what we're going to go into highlight. With the parentheses. So I have 3x minus 4. All my highlights equal 10. And what did we highlight over here again? Double check with you all. Did you make sure you had a positive 12 right there? Awesome. So keep going. 12 all the way. You got X score. Come on. Try to tell myself. Yeah, both ones. Double check. Negative X equals negative 2. Positive X equals 2. So the reason positive 2 here. Okay, so here's X again. We bring it back here. We find Y. Y equals X minus 3. So instead of writing X, we write 2. Negative 1. So we'll write down the answer for negative 1. And then again, here's your power. Here's your power. Go back to the beginning. 3 times 2 is 6. Negative 4 times negative 1. 4. Negative 4. 6 plus 4 is 10. Check. This is the work out. This is what we got. Y is negative 1. Is that equal to minus 3? Yeah. We have to write it. Second and 3 before I go on to 4. Take your 4 written down. Both of them have to check. One can't be right. So if you have plugs, you have X equals X, X, Y, and then it has negative minus 3, except 1. So you have, you do that, and you still have Y equals X minus 3. And then you plug it into the other equation, do it into the, and then you do all you have to do is you get X, and then you plug back in the X minus 3 again. You plug the X down. You plug this down. Yeah. Oh. All right, now we're all leading up to number 4. I kept saying, you see a variable by itself on top and all of the time. This time I don't see a variable on the time, but I do see a variable that doesn't have a coefficient.
Attention parents and their children, if you are parked in the fire lane, we need you to move immediately. We need to start carpool. Again, if we have any parents parked in the fire lane, we need you to move immediately. We need to start carpool. Change passage to the front office. Change passage to the front office.
The second thing that you look for is a variable by itself, right, without a coefficient in front of it. So where do we see it? Equation 1 or equation 2? Okay, guys, are you focusing in on the distraction? Equation 1. And 2 right now. Say to yourself, that's what I'm choosing. That's the one you're choosing. It doesn't have a coefficient. So I'm going to write down step number 1 again. We're going to get X by itself. X plus 2Y is equal to 6. We need to actually do a little bit of work. It says X plus 2Y, and then our goal is to get this guy by himself. So it says plus 2Y. What do we need to do? Subtract 2Y. Thank you. So we're going to subtract 2Y to the other side. Not concerned about proper order on this one like I was with your graph. now is your x by itself on one side. Bingo. All right. Red pen, circle the x. Highlight all of it. If you highlight all of it, what do you need? If you got him from number 1, where do you need to take him? Number 2. Put in number 2. It's great. I love it that you guys are, acknowledging that. You're getting more and more comfortable. Here, rewrite for number 2. 2x plus 3y is equal to 8. What variable did you circle on the left? X. What variable did you circle on the right? X. Okay, circle only the x. So that x out is your highlight. And write everything except for 2, what you highlight, plus 3y is equal to 8. What did we highlight again? All right. Solve for y, go for solve for x. Now y, what do we need? 3. Rewrite the x equals 6 minus 2y. X equals 6 minus 2. And here's our y right here. So replace that with the 4. 6 minus 8 is x and y. Okay. On the right side, remember that fits into equation number 1. You're on the left side. Check that it fits into equation number 2. Check that? Check it out now? Okay, so when you see that x equals remember to see that. Here this says x. All right, friends. Start copying those. Okay. So again, one of the variables completely by itself. If you want the no focus, yeah, when I say no, I really need to say one. Did you see it? Oh, so we're going to focus on getting him by himself. So that's step 1. So negative 2x equals y plus 4. And our goal is to get this y by itself. Not just y plus 4. So that is how we step by itself. Good. Oh. Now, how many of you would be more comfortable than with the y first? That would be it. And it's like y equals Document number 2. You're going to need to put it. One. Rewrite number 1. Okay. What variable did we circle on the left? What variable did we circle on the right? That's what we're going to fill out with our highlights. That's okay. -4 equals 5? No. Oh, sorry. Whoa. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Okay. -8 equals 5? No. Yeah, that one was really good. I'll give you that. Okay, that does not equal. Make sure you put a slash through it. But what does that mean for us? What does that mean for us? There's no solution. Show me what your hands of those lines should look like. Oh, look, there's no solution. There's like 2 lines that are parallel. We don't touch each other. What do we call that one? Undefined. Inconsistency. But this is asking for the solution. So what are we going to write? How many solutions do we have? No solutions. 0 for the answer. We have the symbol for no solutions. We write empty sets. Okay, so that is our answer for that one. Now, last question. What if we had gotten a -8 equals 8? And this is the solution. So it's going to be something with your what it looks like. Good. Same solutions. You're going to write infinite solutions. Okay. So again, tonight, you are going to only do 6 prompts. You're just trying to get used to it. We'll do some more on Monday. We need to grade your homework. So you are on section 4.2. I don't have to take this down.